The pandemic has hampered our life in more ways than one. This includes going to the supermarket to shop for fresh ingredients to cook healthy meals. A lot of families are now opting to have food delivered without understanding how they are prepared or knowing the quality of these items. Furthermore, the loss of income for some forced most households to go for cheaper, easier to prepare, but highly unhealthy foods. And with the lack of opportunity to exercise, as well as increased levels of stress brought about by cabin fever, an increase in health problems become more and more likely each day. There is a need to control our consumption of these foods if we are to maintain a balanced diet. Listen up! Here are the 10 most dangerous foods you need to avoid right now. Number 10. Sugary drinks. Beverages such as sodas, colas, and even fruit juices contain large quantities of sugar per serving. A 12-ounce bottle of cola alone contains as much as 8 tablespoons of sugar. Consuming high-calorie beverages on a regular basis leads to unhealthy weight gain, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes. Instead of sugary drinks, try unsweetened juices made from fresh fruits and vegetables, or simply put slices of fruit in your water for a zero-calorie, flavor-infused drink. Number 9. Pizza. No matter how delicious it is, pizza contains one of the highest calories per serving of any food. A single slice of pizza can have from 300 to as much as 600 calories, depending on its size. Most commercially available pizzas also contain ingredients high in trans fats, sodium, and refined sugars. Nevertheless, making your own pizza using wholemeal flour and fresh ingredients instead of processed meats can improve your nutrition intake while satisfying your cravings. Number 8. White bread. White bread is made from refined flours, which is mainly starch and lacks the dietary fiber that whole grains or wholemeal flour has. Furthermore, additives and flavorings to breads can also increase the amount of sugar contained within a loaf. These sugars and the lack of fiber make you feel full for a shorter period of time, increasing your cravings. Consuming large quantities of white bread over a period of time have been linked to obesity and increased risk of diabetes. Number 7. Sweetened breakfast cereals. We usually give them to our kids every morning for breakfast. But like most of the foods on this list, sweetened breakfast cereals contain quantities of sugar way above the daily required intake. No matter their claims of added nutrients, as a whole, these kinds of cereals do more harm than good. For a better breakfast that provides our kids the best possible nutrition, try using whole grains such as oats, mixed with yogurt and fresh fruits. Number 6. Pastries and cakes. Most baked goods, like white bread, are made from refined flours. However, they can be worse for our health because of all the other ingredients that increase the amount of added sugars, such as frosting and icing. A single donut, for example, can have 600 calories, and since sugar is one of the most addictive substances on the planet, it is very difficult to stop at one slice of cake or a single piece of cookie. Having them for snack or for dessert will only increase your levels of hunger, all while contributing to obesity and all the chronic diseases that come with it. Number 5. Fries and chips. Chips and crisps are more often than not deep fried in fat. And while there are varieties claiming to be baked and not fried, the majority of what the public eats belongs to the latter. They are extremely high in trans fats, salt, and in most cases, the oil used to cook them are used over and over again. As the oil breaks down in quality, it produces chemicals called acrylamide, which has shown to increase the risk of cancer. Number 4. Ice cream. Like most treats, ice cream in moderation is a sweet and refreshing dessert or snack. In large quantities, however, it will lead to obesity and increased cravings. Ice cream contains large quantities of sugar, fat, as well as artificial flavorings. For a healthier alternative, try frozen yogurt with fruit or create your own ice cream using fresh ingredients and low-fat options. Number 3. Candy bars. Following the theme of the entire list, candy bars contain large quantities of sugar as well. Aside from obesity and increased blood sugar levels, candy bars hardly have any nutritional value. They have artificial flavorings most of the time, are highly addictive, and high in calories. Try eating more fruits to satisfy your sweet tooth without having to worry about tooth decay. Number 2. Processed foods. They are laden with preservatives and additives, high in sugar, and high in sodium. Highly processed foods such as canned meats and junk food contain chemicals that increase one's risk of developing cancer, obesity, and a whole lot of chronic diseases. Whenever there is an option to cook or eat fresh ingredients, always choose them over processed foods to get the most nutrition and the least risk of disease. Number 1. Fried chicken. By now, you know the drill. Anything deep fried, coated in flour, and laden with artificial flavors is bad for you. It can cause obesity, chronic disease, and even cancer. Deep fried chicken is no exception. As much as hard as it to resist, we need to control our portions and consider it as a treat rather than something for every day. Air frying, roasting, or baking your chicken can considerably lower the amount of trans fats in each serving, though in the end, moderation is still the key.